Building strong prayer altars. Pray now and keep a record of overflowing blessings for your future. When you are prayerful, it is inevitable that you'll align with your destiny. As it is written, the steps of a righteous man are ordered by God. Prayers made in your youth can save you an entire retirement when your strength is small to pray fervently for long hours. This is what I call prayer banks. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth before the difficult days come. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Many of the revivals read about around the world are a result of prayer banks that grew so large and burst forth, causing reformations and revivals. The effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. The Moravian brothers prayed non-stop 24 hours a day for 100 years, leading to revival that swept through their entire cities in 1727. Do we still have prayer banks today? Their devotion reminds us of Jesus' words in Luke 18. Then he spoke to them a parable that men ought to pray and not to lose heart. Can your children live under the shade of your prayers for the next 50 years after you're gone? Let's start building our prayer banks now, depositing countless hours of prayers. Proverbs teaches us that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. What a better inheritance than one filled with prayers. No person has ever remained small if they prayed a lot. Your future needs prayers, and now is the time to deposit what will be withdrawn tomorrow. Philippians 4:6 tells us that be anxious for nothing, but in everything with prayer and supplications and thanksgiving. Let your requests be known unto God, and the peace of God that passes all understanding shall guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Prayer has an aroma. You can sense the presence of someone who has made significant deposits of prayer when you walk into the room. When you enter homes, the aroma of prayer welcomes you in. Miracles are daily occurrences for those who pray consistently. They live in the miraculous. Revelation 8 tells us that the smoke of incense with the prayers of the saints ascended before God from the angel's hand. You may have a great voice for singing or sound theology for preaching, but without prayer, you may sound like an old car struggling up the hill. Your preaching becomes an exchange of life and prayer when backed up by substantial prayer banks. Remember Jesus' words, watch and pray lest you enter into temptation. Some people only deposit coins in their prayer banks. What could have been a great saving account becomes merely a piggy bank of coins. Short prayers of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Jesus' standard for a beginner was an hour. He asked his disciples, could you not watch with me at least an hour? Matthew 26:40. When was the last time you made a significant deposit into your prayer bank? Coins may be a currency, but they hold no life. Start today and begin a movement of praying effectively for long hours, establishing prayer altars everywhere you go, and be remembered as someone who prayed a lot. As it says in 1 Timothy 2:8, I desire therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up their holy hands. In the quiet of the early dawn, before the sun has kissed the sky, bow down and bend your knees and whisper to the Most High God in your prayers and pray fervently. Build your banks with fervent cries, a wealth unseen by mortal eyes, yet counted by heaven. Build strong prayer banks. Thank you for listening. Patrick, Living Word Community. God bless you.